Welcome back to BikeBeat, your home for high-octane reviews and the latest in two-wheel tech. Today, we're diving deep into a machine that has long been a staple in the superbike world, the newly updated 2025 Suzuki GSX-R1000. If you're wondering whether this beast still has what it takes to compete in the modern superbike scene, stay tuned, because this year's GSX-R1000 brings a few surprises. Let's get one thing straight. The GSX-R1000 has always been a precision weapon for track days and aggressive street riding. But the 2025 model takes the DNA and adds refinements that make it more versatile, sharper, and even a bit smarter without losing its raw edge. At first glance, you might not notice a radical design overhaul, but Suzuki's strategy here is evolution, not revolution. Starting with the engine, the heart of the GSX-R1000 remains a 999.8 cubic centimeters inline-4. But Suzuki has reworked internals to reduce friction and improve thermal efficiency. The variable valve timing (VVT) system is back, but it's now even more responsive, enhancing mid-range torque without sacrificing the top-end scream we all love. The result? A smoother, more linear power delivery with just enough savagery to keep your adrenaline surging. Horsepower comes in at a claimed 205 horsepower. With torque peaking around 87 lb-ft, more than enough to get your heart racing from the first twist of the throttle. On the electronics front, the 2025 GSX-R1000 has finally caught up with its European rivals. It now includes a 6-axis IMU-based electronics suite, offering cornering ABS, lean-sensitive traction control, wheelie control, and slide control, all adjustable on the fly. There's also a new bidirectional quickshifter and autoblipper that's buttery smooth and lets you rip through the gears without touching the clutch, whether you're going full send on track or carving up twisties. Suzuki also added a much-needed refresh to the dash. A crisp new TFT full-color display replaces the dated LCD of previous models. It's not just prettier, it's smarter, with customizable ride modes, real-time telemetry, and Bluetooth connectivity for navigation, call alerts, and even ride tracking via the Suzuki MyBike app. Let's talk chassis. The twin-spar aluminum frame remains, but with subtle revisions to geometry and stiffness. It's still incredibly agile in corners but now offers better stability at high speeds. Suspension duties are handled by Showa's balance-free fork and rear cushion light shock, which are both fully adjustable and tuned for precise road feel and compliance. This bike wants to lean, and when it does, it feels like an extension of your body. Braking has also seen an upgrade. Suzuki now equips the GSX-R1000 with Brembo Stylema calipers, paired with larger 320mm discs and steel-braided lines for better feedback and fade resistance. The brake lever feel is firm, progressive, and confidence-inspiring, just what you need when you're bleeding off speed at the end of a straight. Now, about the design. The bodywork has been sharpened slightly with more aggressive lines and improved aerodynamics. Winglets are now subtly integrated into the fairing, not for show, but to provide real downforce at high speed. The tail section is sleeker, the LED lighting front and back has been redesigned, and there's even a new venting system that improves airflow through the bike for both rider comfort and engine cooling. Available in two paint schemes, a stealthy matte black and Suzuki's classic MotoGP-inspired Triton blue, the 2025 GSX-R1000 looks the part. But the design's not just for show. Suzuki's engineers worked in a wind tunnel to reduce drag and increase stability, especially when tucked in at speed. You'll notice less wind buffeting and a quieter ride at highway speeds, which makes this GSX-R the most road-friendly one yet. Another big highlight is the weight. Suzuki has shaved off about 4 pounds, bringing the curb weight to around 445 pounds, 202 kilograms. That may not sound dramatic, but combined with the engine and electronic improvements, it translates into a more nimble and controllable ride. And let's not forget the price. Suzuki has kept things competitive, starting at $17,899. The GSX-R1000 undercuts many of its rivals in the leader bike category while still offering serious performance and tech. You're getting near flagship features without that flagship price tag. For many riders, that's a big deal. So who is this bike for? If you're a weekend warrior hitting the canyons, an occasional track day rider, or even a commuter who wants to channel MotoGP vibes on the way to work, the 2025 GSX-R1000 is incredibly versatile. It has the brute power for the straights, the finesse for the corners, and the comfort and tech for daily use. What sets this GSX-R apart isn't just its improvements, it's how well-rounded it's become. It's no longer just a race bike with lights. It's a high-performance motorcycle that feels approachable and modern. Suzuki didn't just polish the surface, they brought the GSX-R into the 2020s with performance, safety, and connectivity in mind. Of course, if you're after cutting-edge semi-active suspension or the absolute lightest leader bike on the market, you might look towards some of the pricier European options. But for most riders, the GSX-R1000 delivers everything you need and nothing you don't, and that's kind of Suzuki's genius here. Alright, that's our take on the 2025 Suzuki GSX-R1000, a refined and rearmed contender in the leader bike war. What do you think? Are the updates enough to keep the GSX-R in your dream garage? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let us know what bike you want us to feature next. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a rev from BikeBeat. Ride safe, ride smart, and we'll see you in the next one.